End of the line.
Well, almost end of the line.
Miserable, 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 miserable.
On the season finale of Road Tripping with Sports Betting Truth,
the 34th and final state of this trip is...
I continue to struggle with the heat in America's South in my AC-less car.
Man, this is absolutely brutal.
Fortunately, I find some good Gulf Coast seafood to help lift my spirits. Later, I try to find ice cream in Louisiana, but can't find a critical item to eat it.
Yeah, I'm not spending $4 on...
Finally, I head to my final destination of the trip, which is the end of the line.
My dad grew up here. My entire dad's family pretty much lives here and still lives here.
I'm begging you to watch this video. This is Road Tripping with Sports Betting Truth.
I probably could have gotten up earlier, but oh well. Oh well.
Ooh, it feels nice right now.
In the future. So now is the time to come to.
Man, Sunday mornings are the worst when it comes to talk radio. That's what I listen to, talk radio, and Sunday mornings it's just... So I am heading south this morning. The question is, where south? Well, I'm just gonna go south and then I'll tell you. Alabama is my 31st state of this trip, and I had just enough gas to get there. I'm at 0, so I need to get some gas. This is my first time here since 2017. The headquarters of the company I used to work for, Raycom Media, was based in Montgomery, and we had a summit there in 2017. That was my last time here. I'm familiar with Alabama. It's a good place. I feel like the American South gets a lot of unnecessary hate. I think the American South is a great place. It's starting to heat up, 75 degrees, the sun's coming in. Gonna have to roll the windows down pretty soon. As close as we are to Florida right now, Florida unfortunately is not going to be part of this trip. Just kind of out of the way, heading towards Mississippi on I-10 West right now. State number 32, Mississippi. My first time in Mississippi since 2011 when I was driving back from Florida. Waffle House sounds so good right now, but that's not where I'm going to eat. Man, it really got hot. Like, it was 82 degrees and it was fine for most of that ride, but then all of a sudden, like when I got past Mobile, all of a sudden it got into the 90s like that. State number 33, Louisiana. This is my first time here since 2011, just like Mississippi is when I was driving back from Florida. Even though I grew up in Texas, you know, I didn't really spend a lot of time in Louisiana. I am about 40 miles outside of my destination, not too far from New Orleans. So I'm actually not going to go into the downtown New Orleans area and the Canal Street and Bourbon Street. No, I'm not going to do that. If I had my air conditioner, I would, but I'm burning up and I don't feel like dealing with all the red lights and crowds and parking and all that. So I'm just eating in a suburb of New Orleans, Metairie. So when my dad was a kid, his family moved to Baton Rouge, Louisiana and lived there for a while. So my dad spent a lot of his childhood in Baton Rouge. But my grandmother, you know, she would go to Mardi Gras every year here in New Orleans and became obsessed with Mardi Gras. They later moved to Houston, but so whenever I'd visit my grandparents' house growing up, they just had Mardi Gras memorabilia all over the house and pictures and everything. Man, this is absolutely brutal. I need like a towel. And I don't sweat a lot. That's the thing, I'm not a sweater. It's 95 degrees out here, but getting out of my car, it's like an immediate 20-degree temperature drop. So your seafood restaurants in the Northeast are more of your like lobster, clams. Here in the Gulf Coast, it's more of your shrimp, oysters, and crab. And the main thing I want to get here is soft shell crab. Should I stay overnight in Baton Rouge or Lafayette? It's only about 75 miles away, so it should take me about an hour. So that Target had Bluebell, but I couldn't find a plastic spoon anywhere in their like food court area. So I'm wondering if I'll have better luck at Walmart, because I have to pretty much eat it in the car, it'll melt otherwise. So Bluebell is ice cream you can really only find in the South, but it's the best kind of like ice cream you can buy in a store easily. They have the best vanilla flavor, and I know people don't really think of like vanilla as an ice cream you're excited to eat, but Bluebell's vanilla is actually like really good just by itself without adding anything. There's a guy over there walking in between traffic trying to, I guess, panhandle money out of the cars at the light. That's like the third beggar I've seen here since I got here like 10 minutes ago. I must be in the beggar hotspot. There's a Topgolf over there that I'm thinking about playing at later. My issue with Topgolf is that I always feel really bad when I want to go there just to play golf, because I feel really bad for the person assigned to like wait on me and I don't order anything, because I just feel like I'm stiffing them, you know? You know, like when I went in Las Vegas last year, it was pretty dead. And you know, that girl who waited on me, she was probably like, I might have been her only customer, you know? And even though it was only like 45 bucks, I gave her 15, you know, just so I didn't feel like a heel for not ordering anything. There's got to be a plastic spoon here. If not, I just give up on ice cream. I'm guessing there's been a run on spoons in the Target and Walmart in this area because I cannot find any. Yeah, I'm not spending $4 on a box of plastic spoons when I only need one. Yep, no ice cream for me today. It's probably for the best. I've never felt fatter in my life. You know, I used to actually be fat, but this is the fattest I've felt since I am fat. So it's probably for the greater good. 98 degrees. It is absolutely miserable. There's a Freddy's right down the street that I can walk to. There, I'll get that for my ice cream, and that'll be the last thing I eat on this trip. So tomorrow I start a long diet to undo all the fat I've added over the past couple weeks. Alright, I got a view of a hotel under construction, not bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna cool down for like an hour. I got Oreos and hot fudge. Trying to figure out what to do for the rest of the day. Man, I don't know what to do for the rest of the day. I mean, I'm here. It's pretty much the last night of my trip, but I don't know what to do. Top Golf didn't have any reservations, and to be honest with you, I'm wiped out. I'm telling you, driving in that heat in the car wipes you out. Like, I'll look down at my Fitbit when I'm driving, and my heart rate will be in the 90s or the hundreds, you know, and I'm just sitting still. It's because my body's working so hard to, I guess, stay cool, but according to my Fitbit, my resting heart rate has gone from 54 to 64 just in the past week. Man, I fell asleep watching Family Guy. How long was I out for? Like 2.5 hours. The only reason I woke up is because some guy came into my room. The staff downstairs gave him the wrong room key and he busted into my room and woke me up. I'm not that mad, you know. It was actually kind of funny, you know. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it, but geez, I fell asleep. Woo. It's 7:15. I think I'm just going to take it easy the rest of the night and watch TV because I want to get up really early tomorrow to finish my trip and drive while it's still somewhat cool and not 95 degrees. So I'll probably be going to bed, back to sleep in a couple hours, I'm guessing. Oh, it's time to say goodnight to good old Tigerland, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Maybe I got up too early. Moon and Mars. 77 degrees. So much for getting up early. Also, like I said, I'm only driving for like 4 hours, so if I can hurry up, I shouldn't have to deal with the heat. Man, that guy with the sagging red shorts that he needs to pull up asked me 3 different times for money or if he could clean my windshield. I mean, I'm guessing this road is like Beggar's Row here in Baton Rouge because that's like the 4th person. It's been a quiet morning so far, but coming into Lake Charles, I'm starting to see some signs of destruction from Hurricane Laura. A bunch of billboards blown over and torn off and everything. I need to go to the bathroom, but I don't know if any gas stations around here are actually open. By open, I mean like still standing, because there's a lot of destruction around here. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go on the side of the road or something. The 34th and final state of this trip is my home state of Texas. This is the end of the line. Not quite. I still have a couple hours to go. My final destination today is Houston, and this is it. So it is 800 57 miles across the state from Beaumont to El Paso. That's crazy. Welcome to the west side of Houston. My dad grew up here. My entire dad's family pretty much lives here and still lives here. End of the line.
Well, almost end of the line.
Miserable, miserable, miserable,
What
miserable.
was miserable?
My AC went out.
Oh,
Oh man.
gotta get it fixed.
All right.
It's not here.
Ryan's not here? Ugh.
Oh.
All right. Sorry, my uncle interrupted me there, but thanks for watching. That's the end of the line. That's the end of this video. So I'm going to go inside. Thanks for staying tuned to this road trip.